friends, welcome to another session of GST, that is supply, day 6. Well, just a recap of last session, we went through the concept of taxable event in general, then again taxable event in the context of GST, then supply of goods and services in specific, and last but not the least, what is goods? Now, in continuation of the earlier session, we will go through the meaning of services in detail. Services, as a first point, services means anything other than goods, money, and securities. But it includes activities relating to the use of money or its conversion by cash or any other mode, like from one currency to another currency or another denomination, for which a separate consideration is charged. Let me repeat, for which a separate consideration is charged. Let's take few instances of transactions in money, which makes it clear. Like, for example, the first instance is just a deposit of money into a bank. It is not a service and not chargeable to GST. Considering another example to make it a little clear, just a repayment of principal sum of money against the loan. Again, it is not a service and hence GST is not chargeable. Here, one important point to be considered is if separate consideration is charged for any of these activities, then it is subject to GST as it constitutes service. One more example to make it little clear. For example, a foreign exchange dealer, while exchanging one currency to another, if he charges any commission on this conversion, then that activity attracts GST as it constitutes service. Now, having done with the transaction in money, let's try to understand transaction related to securities. Securities are neither goods nor services. This was made clear in the last session. We had discussed as securities not being goods. Therefore, consideration received for transfer of securities is not subject to GST. An activity which is in the nature of just transfer of title by the way of sale, redemption or purchase or acquisition of any shares, securities or any units of mutual fund for that matter will not subject to GST. However, any commission charged on these activities like for purchase, sale or redemption of shares, any commission charged on these activities will attract GST as this activity constitutes service. Now let's move on to a very important unit in GST, that is Schedule 2. There are 3 schedules in GST, that is Schedule 1, Schedule 2 and Schedule 3. Today we will start with Schedule 2. Schedule 2 is nothing but consists of activities and transactions which are treated as supply, and it is a positive list which wherein 7 transactions has been listed in this schedule which are described as supply. To begin with, in this session in particular, we'll start with the first one, and only one we'll be covering today, that is transfer. The first one under Schedule 2 will be discussed today, that is transfer. Mainly 3 points are there under this first one, that is transfer. That is, first one being title of goods, second one is right in goods, and third one being title under a forward contract. Now to begin with, what is transfer of title of goods? Let me just explain it in detail. Any transfer of title in goods is supply of goods. It is chargeable to GST. any transfer of title of goods, that is the ownership of goods, if it is transferred from one person to another, then that constitutes supply as per Schedule 2 in specific. It is chargeable to GST. Here again, if I have to explain what is goods, like in earlier session, goods means only movable property. If there is any transfer of title of immovable property, then GST is not applicable. It is just a transfer of title of goods which is movable property. For example, if X sells car to Y, the title in the goods is transferred from Mr. X to Mr. Y, and this transaction will be concluded as supply of goods. Now moving on to the next one, that is transfer of just right in goods and not title in goods. Just the right in goods. Any transfer of right in goods without the transfer of title will constitute supply of services. It will come within the purview of supply, that is supply of service. To take an example, if X owns a computer and it is given on rent to Y. Here it is given on just for rent to Y. Ownership is not transferred. Title in goods is not transferred. It is just the transfer of right in goods. So X has transferred only the right to use the computer. It is a transaction of supply of services. Moving forward to the third one under the first type, that is transfer. Transfer of title under a forward contract. Any transfer of title in goods under an agreement which states that property in goods shall pass on at a future date upon the payment of consideration is supply under GST. That is, it is agreed between two parties under the agreement that the title will be transferred in a future date and conditioned to the fact that the consideration is paid in full, then it is transfer of, it is anyway transfer, and plus it is supply of goods. Just to take an example, if to make it a little clear, if X enters into an agreement to sell a bag of rice, for example, just for ₹1,000 after a month, if it is agreement is entered today to sell a bag of rice of ₹1,000 after a month on condition to the fact that the payment of consideration is done in full, then the title in goods will be transferred after a month after the payment of full consideration. In that case, this is supply of goods. So we have covered the first point under Schedule 2, that is transfer. The rest 6 points, because Schedule 2 contains 7 points. The first one we have covered today. The rest 6 points will be discussed in the coming sessions. Thank you, friends. I kindly request you to click on take a few seconds and click on the subscribe button. I again repeat, just take few seconds and click on the subscribe button to support us and to keep us motivated. Thank you, friends.